What's up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in today's video we're taking a look at how you can quickly cheese both Gatekeeper and Atheon. So if the last two encounters inside the Vault of Glass are giving you trouble, be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and be sure to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now credit where credit is due, a massive shout out to Cheese Forever who covered some of these cheeses earlier in the week, but to help you guys out I've combined these into a single video to cover all the cheeses for the final two encounters inside the Vault of Glass. But if you haven't checked out Cheese Forever, be sure to do so, and I will leave the link to his channel down in the video description below. Now to kick this video off, we're going to start off by looking at the Gatekeeper. Now this can be achieved by the two Guardians that need to enter both the past and the future, equipping Prometheus Lens. Now Prometheus Lens is a exotic trace rifle. It has the exotic trait Prismatic Inferno, which fires a solar trace beam and generates a damaging heat field that grows while the weapon continues to fire. It also has Flame Refraction, where kills with the weapon return a fraction of the ammo used to the magazine from reserves, extending the beam's duration. Now due to the damaging heat field, this can actually over-penetrate the shields of the Praetorians, meaning that you don't actually need the relic at all to remove these shields and take these enemies out. So as a result, as long as you have a Guardian with Prometheus Lens inside each portal, then the relic holder can stay outside the entire time. You don't need to even relay the relic to any other members of your fire team, and the other members of your fire team can simply defend the plates. Now with all the Guardians in position, the task now is to simply defend both the plates outside and the confluxes inside the portals. But with two Prometheus Lenses, this makes it an absolute breeze, and you simply need to defeat waves of adds until both confluxes despawn. Now when the confluxes despawn inside the portals, this will spawn the third and final conflux out in the middle of the original room where Atheon spawns as part of the final fight. And once you reach this part of the encounter, once again you can use Prometheus Lens as well as the relic to defeat all the Praetorians. Wyverns will also spawn, and these will need to be taken out as quickly as possible to ensure they don't sacrifice in the central conflux. Now as we reach the end of this encounter, it's a perfect opportunity to set ourselves up for the next cheese in this raid, and this is for Atheon. Now as part of the final section of Gatekeepers, I stayed in Venus the entire time, but as the encounter is coming to an end, members of your fire team can also join you, as long as there's enough still outside to defeat the remaining adds. And once the Gatekeeper encounter has completed, you will automatically be brought back to the main glass throne. Now the whole reason of being inside Venus is to set a spawn point. The longer you're inside that particular area, the greater chance you have of setting that spawn point. Now the idea behind setting a spawn point in Venus is because this is where Atheon hides prior to the Atheon fight. And if you collect your loot from Gatekeeper and wipe immediately afterwards, you have a very high chance of spawning back inside Venus. If you don't spawn back in first time, keep retrying, and if you were able to successfully set the spawn point, you will spawn back inside Venus. And once inside Venus, you will see Atheon. He won't be shooting at you, but if you do get too close, he will stomp. But the idea here is to defeat him while he's in this state. Now the quickest and easiest way to defeat him we found was by using breach and clear grenade launchers, as well as the Hawk Moon hand cannon. This does incredible damage from the paracausal shot, but also is a primary weapon. So if you run out of ammo, the game is very generous and will give you plenty of primary ammo back. Now Atheon does have a lot of health, so you will need to probably rely on pity ammo a few times, but you can check how much health he has left by equipping Darcy, and this will give you a good indication of how close you are to taking him out. Now it's important to note that by defeating Atheon inside Venus, this will not count as a raid completion on your raid report. So if raid report stats are very important to you, then you won't want to defeat him in Venus. In fact, you'll want to get him very weak and then trigger the encounter the normal way. This means you can simply do an easy one phase to quickly defeat Atheon. But if you aren't too worried about raid stats, then you can defeat him in here. You will still get loot from defeating Atheon as you normally would, as well as an easy triumph for not killing any supplicants as part of the Atheon fight. But better still, you actually have another opportunity to run Atheon, giving you a double dip at those spores of Conquest. So instead of giving you just 5 spores of Conquest, because you can run the encounter twice back to back, you'll end up with 10, as well as the loot from the initial fight. And if you're really lucky, you could also get your hands on the Vex Mythoclast. So there we have it guys, a good look at two cheeses that help make the end of the Vault of Glass an absolute breeze. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, as well as checking out one of the two videos you see here in these cards for further Destiny 2 content. And if you're new here and want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.